What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This episode number 67, and we start today's episode off with a Champions League group stage game here away in Turkey to face Galatasaray. Now, of course, so far after 3 games, if your memory's not very good, I'll re-jog it for you. So far after 3 games, we currently have 4 points, the same amount of points as Galatasaray. So far we're sitting in second place. Bayern Munich are, of course, topping the group, which is no real surprise. And so far we're sitting in second with Galatasaray in third. They're only behind us on goal difference, I do believe, because I don't know if FIFA do head-to-head records. But anyway, so far we're in front of Galatasaray. Basically, you know, we've got the same amount of points, but so far we're in second place. So it's a must-win game. This is a big must-win game here. If we're to lose this game against Galatasaray, we are probably going to be going out of the Champions League come the end of the group stage. But if we win the game, we can push on, hopefully get a win against Copenhagen in our following game, and that will secure Champions League knockout football. So it is a huge game. It's a massive must-win game here. And yeah, it was also a real chance for us to get revenge in this game, because at the end of the day, Galatasaray decided knocked us out of the Europa League last year when I think we could have gone on to win it. And if they decide that stops us from qualifying for the knockout stages, well, they're just going to be a real enemy for the rest of the series, aren't they? So we did take on Galatasaray, and as you would have seen by the league table, it's a must-win game. And at the very least, it's a must-not-lose game, because if we do lose it, well, let's face it, we're probably not going to be qualifying for the knockout stages. But against Galatasaray, it is never easy. And in the 20th minute here, they had a free kick which was cleared away. It came to Nathan Redmond here, let the ball run through his legs, and we had a 3-on-2 opportunity as Redmond runs down the centre, then gets past his man. Look at the pace from Redmond, goes 1-1 with the goalkeeper, and oh my god, my finishing, my composure is just so bad. Tried to Ronaldo chop it, completely failed. The shot was easily saved, and it was still 0-0. But Galatasaray tried to play out from the back here. Dale Jennings puts the pressure on, wins it back here. Brilliant pressure. It comes to Wijnaldum. His shot should have been saved by the goalkeeper. It was a really poor dive. Got down very slowly, and Wijnaldum gets I wouldn't call it a lucky goal, but the goalkeeper really should have saved it. And we were 1-0 up here in Turkey. So good start for us here. Wijnaldum with the goal. Redmond's blushes were saved, but Steven Corker's blushes had to be saved here. Lets the ball run through his legs, and then he just seems to run, you know, stand on top of the ball basically. It goes to a 1-on-1 chance for Galatasaray, but McCarthy makes a great save, and it's still 1-0. But in the 42nd minute here, a throw-in is headed away by Dale Jennings. Comes to Anthony. What a great first touch on the chest to get around his man. He's got all the pace in the world, Anthony, one of the quickest players in the side, if not the quickest. Runs through 1-on-1 and blasts the ball past the goalkeeper. So nothing lucky about that goal. Just a fantastic show of agility, speed, and power and finishing from Anthony. Really good. And we're 2-0 up here, so that was fantastic. And in the 48th minute here, Leroy Fer, our captain, collects the ball, gives it to Callum Chambers, our right back, tries to roll it through to Redmond, succeeds in doing so. Good save by the goalkeeper, but there is Dale Jennings to make it 3-0 to us, and we were just, you know, completely dominating at this stage. And we had a chance for 4-0 here, but Leroy Fer's header was well saved by the goalkeeper. But it did indeed finish 3-0. Jennings, Anthony, and Wijnaldum with the goals in the 50-minute mark, in 50 minutes. And yeah, a really strong performance, and that is revenge. That's the revenge I was seeking, you know, because right now we are in the driving seat. We really are. 3 points in our next game against Copenhagen, and quite frankly, we're most likely going to be through, because Galatasaray got to face Bayern Munich. I don't imagine they'll get anything in that game. They'll have to win that game, of course. Don't imagine they'll get it if we win against Copenhagen, which is at home, which, let's face it, we should do, because they're sitting rock bottom of the group. So yeah, it was a massive must-win game. We won it by 3-0. It was a solid performance, and yeah, I was really pleased, because, you know, as I've said, the side's not capable of doing anything major in the Champions League. We're not capable of going on to win it. We're not capable of winning the title, but we are capable of establishing ourselves as a Champions League squad. So, you know, hopefully we'll be able to carry on doing so, you know, carry on winning these games. And yeah, you know, I was really pleased. I was actually really pleased that I was able to get revenge there and show Galatasaray we were out for revenge after last season's disappointment. But anyway, we took on QPR for the following game here at Loftus Road. Here, Harry Redknapp kept him up this time, and we did take on QPR. And I decided to give Alex McCarthy a starting goal over Butland. The reason being is because he kept a clean sheet in that game against Galatasaray, and of course, clean sheets for me are, you know, something of a rare occurrence. points. You know, they very, very, very rarely happen because my defending is just that bad. So decided to give McCarthy a start in goal for the first time in the Barclays Premier League, and hopefully he would play just as well as he did against Galatasaray. Well, he didn't play too well, he only had to make a couple of saves, but he did what he had to do, and that was get us a clean sheet. So hopefully get another one here. Back-to-back clean sheets would be very nice. So came into this game against QPR hoping for the win on the back of that fantastic 3-0 result in Turkey, and in the 12th minute here it was QPR who had the ball. Eventually it was given away by Nico Kranjčar, I think it was. Anyway, it comes to Dale Jennings here. Jennings picks the ball up, and I mean, yeah, he's just a bit of a beast, isn't he? If you play career mode, guys, you've got to get Dale Jennings. He is unbelievable. What an incredible, incredible strike by Dale Jennings. Is there nothing this guy, you know, can't do? He is absolutely... Is there anything he can't do, I should say? He's absolutely incredible. What an amazing strike. Just picked the ball up and I thought, yeah, I'll have a go. Haven't scored a long shot in quite a while, so I'll have a go with Jennings. Don't imagine his stats will be too amazing, but no, even so, what an incredible strike. Then I forgot where the sliders were as I was flicking through the menus. I know I don't have to show the sliders, but there's always one or two people that are like, oh, this is so not legendary, mate, seriously. So yeah, I thought I'd show it, and yeah, we're 1-0 up here, and it was Jennings who got the goal. Rob Green had to deny him there, so still 1-0. And eventually the cross does come to Dale Jennings from the corner, tries an outrageous half volley, but it just goes wide of the post, so still 1-0 here, and it was Dale Jennings' wonder goal that was separating the two teams as things stood. And from that half volley, QPR of course won a goal kick, so Rob Green eventually will clear the ball up the pitch here. It's towards James Vaughan. James Vaughan goes for it, but Leroy Fer, our captain, wins it. Comes to Jennings once again, he's always on the ball. Plays a brilliant through ball to Romelu Lukaku. Eventually Townsend beats Traore here. He plays it back to Rob Green. Green passes the ball straight to Dale Jennings, but sadly Green does make a good recovery save. So still 1-0 here. Jennings had a couple of really good chances to make it 2-0, but in the 34th minute, Chris Smalling gives the ball away. Loic Remy comes forward. McCarthy makes a good save. So as things stood, he was definitely showing exactly why he should be our #1 goalkeeper from now on. Good save. And in the 40th minute, Diakite comes forward here. Rides the challenge of Smalling. Ends up playing the ball into the centre. And James Vaughan puts the ball into the bottom corner. Nothing McCarthy could do about that. Really, really good finish by the former Huddersfield man. And sadly, it is QPR 1, Norwich 1. So as things stood, we were on course for our 6th draw of the season already, as I was looking at the replay of my shambolic defending. And I know, guys, I do read your comments. So many of you keep saying that I slide too much. I do know that. It's just a bit of an instinctive reaction, really. I just always press the square button, try and block a shot. But yeah, it was 1-1 here. And straight from kick-off, I came down the centre with Wijnaldum here. Tried to take on his man. Diakite intercepts, so it comes back to Dale Jennings. No chance for a long-range strike this time. Chipped it inside to Lukaku. Goes through 1-on-1, and Rob Green makes a good save. So still 1-1 there. Should really have shot with Dale Jennings after the wonder goal he scored earlier, but even so, still 1-1. And he's in the 53rd minute. Once again, Vaughan comes through, but again, he puts the ball just wide of the post. So thankfully, still 1-1. And in the 69th minute here, we didn't have too many chances in this game. Luke Shaw's cross came into the centre. It was headed away. Came out to Odalusi here. Odalusi rolls it through to Townsend. Townsend down the right hand side. Fake shots here. Goes 1-on-1. His shot is blocked. It comes to Chaloba, and his shot is saved. And QPR managed to get the ball away. So 1-1 was the final score. We completely dominated in this game. I've got no idea how we failed to win it, but there you go. It is a point, and we'll have to take the positives, I suppose. But that is now 6 draws in the Premier League, and that is not good at all. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you are, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.